What's up? Astronaut, spaceship, fly, panda, moose, balloon, and sky.
These words are fun to hear and say. So many words.
Shark, bed, bedtime snack, plane, gone, and coming back.
You see and hear these words today.
On Between the
You
Lions.
see and hear these words today.
Stay cool.
Between the Lions is funded in part by a ready-to-learn, No Child Left Behind grant from the U.S. Department of Education through the Public Broadcasting Service.
Hey now, hey wow, here's how. Come and read Between the Lions. Come on, come in, begin. The world awaits. Between the lions, between the covers of the book, it's time to look between the lions. Behold the tales beyond themselves, behind the door. Become explore. Come in between the lions. Begin between the lions. We're here between the lions.
Sylvester and the Magic Pebble. You know, I just realized every time we eat out here in the garden, it's just like a picnic.
Yeah, a picnic. Under the sky, in the fresh air, with a big rock as our picnic table.
Yeah, and I love this big rock. It reminds me of that story about Sylvester, the donkey who turned into a rock.
Hey, yeah. Sylvester, hey, remember you used to read us that story, Mom?
Yes, Lyle, I remember it very well. Sylvester and the Magic Pebble by William Steig. Sylvester Duncan lived with his mother and father at Acorn Road in Oatsdale. One of his hobbies was collecting pebbles of unusual shape and color. On a rainy Saturday during vacation, he found a quite extraordinary one. It was flaming red, shiny, and perfectly round. He began to shiver, probably from excitement, and the rain felt cold on his back.
I wish it would stop raining.
He said. To his great surprise, the rain stopped. It didn't stop gradually, as rains usually do. It ceased,
It's magic.
said Sylvester.
I wish it would rain again.
Nothing happened,
I wish it would rain again.
he said again. He guessed that the magic must be in the red pebble, where indeed it was,
What a lucky day this is.
thought Sylvester.
From now on, I can have anything I want.
He wished the sunshine back in the sky, and he started home, eager to amaze his father and mother with his magic pebble. He could hardly wait to see their faces. As he was crossing Strawberry Hill, he was startled to see a mean, hungry lion looking right at him. If he hadn't been so frightened, he could have made the lion disappear. He could have wished many things, but he panicked and couldn't think carefully.
I wish I were a rock.
He said, and he became a rock.
I saw that little donkey as clear as day.
Growled the lion.
Maybe I'm going crazy.
And there was Sylvester, a rock on Strawberry Hill, with the magic pebble lying right beside him on the ground, and he was unable to pick it up.
Oh, how I wish I were myself again.
He thought, but nothing happened. He had to be touching the pebble to make the magic work. But there was nothing he could do about it. Sylvester fell asleep. What else could he do? Meanwhile, back at home, Mr. and Mrs. Duncan paced the floor, frantic with worry. Sylvester has never come home after dinner time, said Mrs. Duncan.
Where could he be?
Said Mr. Duncan. They stayed up all night wondering what had happened. At dawn, they went about inquiring of all the neighbors. No one had seen Sylvester since the day before yesterday. They went to the police.
Please, has anyone seen our son yet, Sergeant?
The police could not find their child. After a month of searching the same places over and over again, Mr. and Mrs. Duncan no longer knew what to do. They tried their best to be happy, but they were always reminded of Sylvester. They were miserable. The days grew colder. Fall came with the leaves changing color. Then it was winter. The winds blew this way and that. It snowed. Then the snows melted. The earth warmed up in the spring sun, and flowers showed their young faces. One day in May, Mr. Duncan took his wife on a picnic.
Let's cheer up,
He said. They went to Strawberry Hill. Mrs. Duncan sat down on the rock. The warmth of his own mother sitting on him woke Sylvester. But he couldn't talk. He had no voice. Suddenly, Mr. Duncan saw the red pebble.
What a fantastic pebble,
He exclaimed.
Sylvester would have loved it for his collection.
He put the pebble on the rock. They sat down to eat. You know, Father, Mrs. Duncan said suddenly, I have the strangest feeling that our dear Sylvester is still alive and not far away.
I am!
Sylvester wanted to shout, but he couldn't. If only he had realized that the pebble resting on his back was the magic pebble. Oh, how I wish he were here with us, said Mrs. Duncan.
I wish I were myself again. I wish I were my real self again,
Thought Sylvester. And in less than an instant, he was. You can imagine the scene that followed. When they had eventually calmed down a bit and had gotten home, Mr. Duncan put the magic pebble in an iron safe. Someday they might want to use it. But really, for now, what more could they wish for? They all had all that they wanted. The end. Picnic. P. Pony. Parrot. Panda. Pup.
Well, I don't love too much stuff, just the stuff I need. Plus my dog, Grubby Pup, he's a chum indeed. Me and my Grubby Pup, just a hunk of junk. New and blue when I was 2, now he's looking punk. Old Grubby Pup. Hey, Grubby Pup, sit, Grubby Pup, stay, Grubby Pup. Puddle jumped through the mud and cuddled through the years. Scrubbed with Pup in the tub till he lost his ears. Left behind at school time, but later on in bed. Snugs above in a rug, I hugged him to a shred. Old Grubby Pup. Hey, Grubby Pup, sit, Grubby Pup, stay, Grubby Pup. Well, mostly now, Grubby Pup never sees the sun. But just 'cause I'm all grown up, don't mean love is done. And we still have fun. Good boy.
Here we are, back at the final tee of the Word Cup Masters. Word writing ace Tiger Words is approaching the tee, where he must write the word paint. Could be challenging. There's the P sound at the beginning, followed by the A sound, then the N sound, then that final T. P, A, N, T. Paint. If he makes it, he will win a train trip to Spain. Tiger is selecting his writing tool. He's playing it safe on this one. It's a number 2 pencil. He gets in position. And oh, look at that stroke. A perfect letter P. So far, so good. The letter P makes the sound P, the first sound in the word paint. Let's see what Tiger does next. He places his pencil, and there it is, the letter A, which is the second letter in the word paint. Now watch. tiger is writing the letter N. That makes the word pant. Oh, no! He's putting his pencil away. He seems to think he's finished. What a disappointment. But wait. He's noticed his mistake. Out comes a paintbrush. With that signature tiger style, he slips the letter I right in there next to the A, making the AI sound of A. He's written the word paint, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, Tiger, and enjoy that train trip to Spain.
And now it's time for...
Gawain's word! Gawain's word! Excellent! Gawain here once again at Blending Fields, where two brave knights in armor will charge together at high speed and make a word. Competing today we have Sir... and Sir Ain't. Blend on, dudes!
Ain't. 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 Ain't.
Paint. Excellent! That's Gawain's word for today. And this is Gawain saying, sorry we have to pack it in, but I'll see you next time on... Gawain's word! Gawain's word!
And now let's take a peek at Chef Cat Cora, who's got some more words that begin with a letter P sound.
When I prepare a meal, I need a pan, a pot, a platter, and of course, a plate. Perfect.
Picnic.
I wonder if there are any other animal families who like to eat as much as we do.
I wonder.
Glad you asked. The information hen has the book you need. Now let's see. Where is it? Sisters, brothers, cousins, grandmothers, grandfathers. Oh, here it is. It's a pig's world. Chapter 2, Pig and Her Family. 5 members of Pig's family are having a picnic. Pig eats an enormous sandwich. Grandpa Pig eats an enormous sandwich too. Mama Pig eats an enormous sandwich too. Uncle Pig eats an enormous sandwich too. Baby Cousin Pig eats an enormous sandwich too. Delicious. The end. Not to worry, no damage to the animated hen.
Oh, boy. Okay, Cubs. Now that we've finished our little picnic, it's time to do what lions love to do almost as much as eating.
Yeah, sleeping.
Oh, wait. Huh? Wait, there's one thing that we have to do before we go to sleep.
What's that, Daddy?
Well, we must.
Yes?
We absolutely must.
Yes.
Have a little bedtime snack.
Yes!
And now, get ready for another story about a family. This one's for you, Mommy. There's something in my eye.
I miss you, Stinky Face. She says Stinky Face.
Okay, Cubs. Now, what bedtime story would you like me to read to you?
But, Mama.
No buts, Leona. Story, then sleep.
Yeah. No buts for me, Mom.
Good boy, Lionel.
So, Leona, what story do you want to hear before you go to sleep?
But, Mama.
Now, Leona, it's bedtime. What story do you want your mother to read?
That That's what I'm trying to tell you. The story with But Mama in it. I can't remember the title.
Oh, honey, I know exactly the book you mean. I'll be right back.
Okay.
What took you so long?
I did a little laundry.
Okay.
Here we go. I Miss You, Stinky Face, written by Lisa McCourt and illustrated by Sid Moore.
I miss you, my little stinky face,
said Mama on the phone.
But I had a question. Mama, do you miss me so much that you're coming right home to me no matter what?
I'm coming home today,
said Mama,
on a big silver airplane.
But Mama, what if the airplane forgets how to fly?
If that airplane forgets how to fly, I'll hop in the basket of a hot air balloon. I'll soar past clouds and stars until I see your window. Then I'll float right into your room.
But Mama, what if the balloon runs out of hot air and you have to land in the middle of the desert?
If I have to land in the middle of the desert, I'll climb up on a camel and ride him like a racehorse all the way home.
But Mama, what if the camel gets so tired that he just won't take another step and he leaves you stranded in the jungle?
Then I'll search that jungle for a cheetah, the fastest animal there is. I'll jump on her back and she'll race me straight home to you.
But Mama, what if the cheetah doesn't want to leave the jungle?
If the cheetah doesn't want to leave the jungle, I'll hunt down some pirates digging for buried treasure and ask them to sail me home to you on their big, scary ship.
But Mama, what if the terrible pirates make you walk the gangplank?
Then I'll find the speediest shark in the ocean. I'll grab onto his fin and use it to steer, and we'll skim through the high seas all the way home to you.
But Mama, what if the shark wants to nibble you into a million tiny pieces?
If the shark tries that, I'll leap from his greedy jaws and body surf to shore. I'll call the bravest astronauts and hitch a ride on their supersonic spaceship, and we'll all be home to you faster than the speed of light.
But Mama, what if the spaceship gets sucked through a black hole and takes you far back in time to a big old castle instead of our house?
If the spaceship lands that far back in time, I'll look around for a magic dragon. I'll climb way up on her back and whisper in her ear just how much I miss you. The magic dragon will fly me through time right back to you.
But Mama, where would such a big magic dragon land?
I think there's enough room on the driveway if you make sure your bike's put away.
I'll put it away. But Mama, the airplane's how you'll probably come home, right?
Probably.
I miss you, Mama.
And I miss you, my little stinky face.
The end.
Great book. Good choice, Leona. And now...
Aw, what about you, Leona?
Well, I'm gonna miss you, Mama.
Oh, what do you mean? I'm gonna be right here.
Oh, but I'm not. I'm going on a long, long trip to a jungle and under the water and in outer space in an airplane, a hot air balloon, on a camel. Just like the mama in the book.
Well, that's just wonderful, honey. You're gonna do all that in your dreams, right?
Right, Mama. So, if you don't mind, I gotta go.
Okay. Sweet dreams, honey.
Yeah. Me too.
Me too. Mop. Mom. Moth. Moose.
Oh. Ooh, moo, moo. S, moose, 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 moose. Moose.
And now, fun with Chicken Jane. Today, Chicken Jane and the Loose Moose.
Look, see, coming down the lane. Here comes Scott, here comes Dot, here comes Chicken Jane.
See, Scott, see my hoop. Yes, Dot, yes, it is a groovy hoop. Oh, Scott, oh, I hear a moo. Yes, Dot, yes, I hear a moo, too. See, Scott, see, that moose is loose. Yes, Dot, yes, that loose moose is mooing. Look, Dot, look. See Chicken Jane write the letters V-A-M-O-O-S-E. Va-moose. Va-moose. Va-moose, Scott. Va-moose. See Chicken Jane go over the moon. We are not going over the moon. Thank you, Chicken Jane.
Look, see, going up the lane. There goes Scott, there goes Dot, there goes Chicken Jane.
Well, I like all kinds of stories, and I like poetry too. But when I need fact, not fiction, hey, I know just what to do. I run to my favorite bookshelf or encyclopedic stack for a book that tells it to me straight from A to Z and back. If you wanna see, if you wanna know why an earthquake quakes, how a whale blows, or how to make a phone from a paper cup, here's the deal. If you wanna get real, look it up, look it up. Here's something about mosquitoes. Hey, look it, here's Peru. And here's a giant cactus. So much I never knew. You can find the rings of Saturn, or just how a zipper zips. Plus charts and maps and graphs and layers. Yeah, any way you flip. If you wanna see, if you wanna see, if you wanna know, if you wanna know how a guitar rocks, how a guitar rocks. Where do mushrooms grow? Where do mushrooms grow? Or how to build a boat, how to build a boat, or adopt a pup, or adopt a pup. Here's the deal. If you wanna get real, look it up, look it up. Here's the deal. If you wanna get real, look it up.
Here are some words that start with the letter M. Marker. Mouth. Mom. Microphone. Me. Mom. Marcusant. Mom. M.
That's it, Watson. That's it.
That's what, Dr. Nitwit?
Nitwhite.
Nitwhite, sorry. Yes.
Watson, you are witness to a great discovery. Behold, the only two words in the entire English language that are the same forwards and backwards. Mom and pa.
Wow.
What did you say?
Wow.
Oh, no. No. Wow.
Go away.
Yes, Dr. Nitwit. Wait.
N. Mama.
Four lions are sleeping. I wonder what they're dreaming about.
Glad you asked. The information hen has the book you need. Now let's see. Where is it? Sisters, brothers, cousins, grandmothers, grandfathers. Oh, here it is. It's a pig's world. Chapter 2. Pig and her family. 5 members of Pig's family are having a picnic. Pig eats an enormous sandwich. Grandpa Pig eats an enormous sandwich too. Mama Pig eats an enormous sandwich too. Uncle Pig eats an enormous sandwich too. Baby Cousin Pig eats an enormous sandwich too. Delicious. The end. Not to worry, no damage to the animated hen. Hi, Information Hen here. Visit the Between the Lions website for lots of fun games, exciting stories, catchy songs, and things to print, plus great resources for parents, teachers, and information hens. pbskids.org.
If you want a child to get wild about learning, get a child wild about reading. Be a designated reader.
Oh, Kelly, read that one.
Once upon a time, a girl named Haley married a man named Mateo.
Oh, a love story.
And they lived in a town.